All right, this puppy right here won't need an introduction, so I'm gonna get straight to it. The likes, modularity. This thing is pretty much the AR-15 of handguns. The world is your oyster with this. Get an FCU, call your grandma, she has a slide. Your uncle, he has a frame. Your sister probably got some mags she can let you use. And then what else is needed here? Oh yeah, your cat's probably playing with the internal, so there's that. Number two, I have to go to the frame. This AXG frame is it's just 2A poetry, man. It's amazing. I'm not talking about the feel, I'm just talking about the shape. This thing is pure witchcraft, honestly. For them to know and care about my feelings. Anyways, in all seriousness, this AXG frame just took it to a whole nother level for me. I love finger grooves, and I get that here. I only get one, but they placed it in a way that it doesn't just give me one good groove there for my middle finger, but it also doubles as a nice way to create an undercut. That takes R&D right there. Like, somebody thought about this. They didn't just stumble up on this like, whoa, hey. No, they really, like, you had to sit down and think, huh, how can I get a 2-for-1 here? And that's what you get with this grip. The other advantage is you can replace the panels. Again, I'm not saying that this is unique to SIG or this AXG frame. It's not a new thing. I just love the fact that it's implemented here as well. And yeah, I can go from very aggressive to okay, that was an ND. I can go from very aggressive to...
This is beautiful! What is that, velvet?
Anyways, so there's that with the frame. I like the weight of the whole build. I like it. But I like the weight that this frame gives to the whole build. It makes it stable when you shoot, and it really, like, I'm not saying that my guns feel like toys when you pick them up. But this right here tells you, okay, business. All right, don't play around. And I like that. Capacity, that's pretty good. From 17 to 21. I have 21 rounders on this one. So that's good, can't complain. Oh yeah, and the funnel. Oof, yeah, that's, so they work together, okay? Not just 21 rounds, but a nice mag well to feed this thing with some nice freedom seeds. I don't know about your P320, but mine is pretty accurate. Could it be better? I believe so. Maybe it's some with my zero or just my shooting, because it's fairly new to me. I'm only, what, 600 rounds through it. So I will let you know what I get at about 1,000 rounds, or maybe more. But so far so good. No malfunctions, except for the first time I went to the range and I was having some failures to feed, but it's been reliable. Still exists, clearly, because you can see it right there. It hasn't exploded on me. If you're in the comment section talking about yet, man, that's pure evil, man. Ask for forgiveness, confess your sins. But yeah, so far so good, can't complain there. The aftermarket, right now there's Glock, okay, and then there's these guys. There's, I mean, they're just right up there. The only difference is you can find Glock parts at Costco. Just kidding, it's not a real thing, don't do that. So there's that. The aftermarket support is amazing. Did I cover all 5? I think I did, right? Oh yeah, I didn't talk about the trigger because it's decent, but I like it. I like it. Now, onto the dislikes. The slide stop, slide release is a little tiny for me and kind of too sleek. Like, it just slips off my hand. I hate that. The trigger is a little spongy, so that'll be number 2. Spongy trigger, not a big fan of that. but it's light. It's clearly under 5 pounds. This thing is between, I can't remember, I may flash it on the screen, but I think I'm between between 3.8 and 4, something like that. Like on good days, sub 4. On bad days, just a touch over 4. But yeah, I think I might be sub 4 even on bad days. But yeah, there's that. Does look cool. I got used to it. I like flat face triggers. That's actually, this is why this trigger is the reason why I went with the Team Neo on my MNP. But we'll have a day for that. Back to this. Don't like the trigger feel. It's a little spongy. The action, not the trigger shoot. Just make that clear. The the trail that this thing is leaving behind makes me wonder if I will be on the list one day or not. I hope not. As far as reliability, I did say that, you know, it shoots well, but I'm on my second striker right now. Could be a faulty part. I don't know, but I was also dry firing it a lot, so make of it what you want. And that was without snap cap, so got a snap cap on this one, and that's how I dry fire it now. Another dislike, it's almost like, but by now everybody knows, like, this thing will not go in the battery, and I'm using a heavier spring than I want to, just to make sure that it does this reliably every time I'm on the range. It's not a big deal. I mean, if I just shake it, it goes in the battery, and trust me, on the live fire, it's moving faster than what I just did here. So a problem, not a problem, but it's annoying. I think that's about it. How many was that? So I talked about the spongy trigger, don't like the slide stop, slide release, doesn't return the battery, broken striker. That's about 5 things, right? So yeah, the parts are kind of oh yeah, and the history. So yeah, that would be 5. Why did I get it? One reason and one reason only. I wanted to know what was up. And just being able to pretty much piece this thing together, I found it attractive. So I was like, hey, what can I pull off? And also because I wanted to use something like this in competition and see just how far I can push it in terms of modularity, in a reasonable way, of course, not just swapping things for the sake of it. I have this, might be able to compete with that. If not, then I'll just get a different slide, different barrel, and I'm good to go. But yeah, competition was in mind, but also just curiosity. That's it. That's all I have for you today. Take care now. See you later or on the next installment. Be well. Bye.